In a time when words were weapons and debates were battlegrounds, a chapter of glory was written not with swords, but with wisdom. He was not just a scholar, he was a judge, a defender of faith, and a voice for truth. Al-Qadi Abu Bakr Al-Baqillani, sent by the Muslim king Adud al-Dawla to the Byzantine Empire. But this was not just diplomacy. This was a mission to confront the distortion of divine truth at the very heart of the Christian Empire. From the very beginning, they tried to humiliate him. They asked him to remove his turban and change his clothes. They insisted he take off his shoes before entering the imperial court, but Al-Baqillani stood tall. "I will not enter like a servant. I enter as I do before the Caliph of the Muslims, with dignity and with my shoes." They had no choice, and let him in as he was. Then came another trap, a low door meant to make him bow, but he walked in backwards, upright, so as not to bend before anyone but Allah. The court gasped. The emperor narrowed his eyes. They had never seen a man so unshakable. Inside the hall, surrounded by priests and bishops, the emperor asked, "What do you Muslims say about the Messiah? Is he not the Son of God?" Al-Baqillani replied without hesitation, "He is the Word of God, His Spirit, His servant, and His prophet, created as Adam was, from dust by the command, 'Be,' and he was." The priests laughed mockingly. "A servant! He raised the dead and healed the blind." He replied calmly, "By God's permission, just as Moses split the sea and Abraham walked through fire, are they gods too?" The debate raged, but when they could not defeat him with reason, they tried with insult, attacking Aisha, the wife of the Prophet. But Al-Baqillani responded with precision and fire, "You accuse Aisha, who married and bore no child, and was cleared by God. Yet you believe in Mary, who bore a child without marriage. We honor both women, but tell me, which is more deserving of suspicion?" The court fell silent. He then turned the tables with a question of his own. "You say God took human form, was crucified and killed. If he knew it would happen, why did he submit to death? And if he didn't know, how can the all-knowing be ignorant?" A stunned minister whispered, "There is no God but Allah." Before Al-Baqillani left, the emperor called his highest bishop, a last attempt to corner the judge. Al-Baqillani greeted him, saying, "Welcome. How are you and your children?" The bishop snapped, "We do not marry nor have children." Smiling, the judge said, "So this man avoids wife and child. Yet you attribute to God what you yourselves deem beneath you." The room erupted. The emperor waved his hand. He released Muslim prisoners. He ordered Al-Baqillani's protection, and the Qadi returned to Baghdad, victorious, his honor intact. He returned not just with a treaty, but with a triumph of the soul and a voice that silenced centuries of confusion. A single man against an empire of dogma, armed only with the truth. Soft echoes of takbir begin to rise, reverent, distant, and a voice begins to recite, and they say, "The most merciful has taken a son. You have uttered a monstrous thing. The heavens almost rupture because of it. The earth splits open, and the mountains collapse in devastation." Surah Maryam, 88-90. Silence falls. The screen goes black. Islam, a faith of evidence before power.